Any man give his life for Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, and Christ, and fall up under that UPK banner, is my brother and my blood, and I will die and kill for him if necessary.
And since 1969, we've been teaching the truth according to the Bible. And what is that truth? The truth is so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans make up the 12 lost tribes of the nation of Israel, which makes us the greatest people walking the face of the earth. You know what I mean? And I know right now when you look at your condition and you see the poverty, you see the destruction, you see the death, you understand? You see the diseases, and you think that you're nothing. But according to the Bible, the greatest book on the face of the earth, man, you are holy according to the Most High God. You understand? But in order for us to get back to where we belong, like the brother said earlier, we have to do something, man. And what we have to do is come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments, because that's the only thing that's going to save us. Christianity has failed us.
That's right.
Islam has failed us.
That's right.
Egyptology has failed us.
That's right.
So instead of keep trying these same things over and over and over again, why don't you try the only thing that's ever helped so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans? You understand? And we are here on these corners, man, because we love our people. There's a whole bunch of things that we could be doing with our Saturdays, but instead we are here because we love God's chosen people. Why? Because we come from the same blood. You understand? We might not have the same mother and father, but guess what? We got the same forefather and the same foremother. And so because of that, man, we come out here and we have something that your oppressor does not have for you. And you know what that is? That's compassion. I know a lot of y'all don't even know what that word means. Why? Because you've never experienced it in your whole life. Coming to the IS, you be carrying the Commander General Yohanan, man, and we'll show you what compassion looks like. You understand me? And listen, man, there's something coming up to y'all tomorrow that y'all think is real important. You know what I mean? Mother's Day is tomorrow. And I know for you sisters out here, y'all think me. It's all about me. It's my time to shine. Everybody worship me. You understand? Like the brother brought out earlier, the Lord despises your feast days. He does not smell your solemn assemblies. You get what I'm saying? And when we come out here and we drop this truth, man, we're not out here because we're looking to make friends. You understand? We're not out here trying to prophesy into y'all smooth things. We're out here to give y'all the truth whether you like it or not. You get my point? And what we're doing is the same thing that Christ did over 2,000 years ago. And I'm going to prove it, man. Give me Matthew chapter 10 and verse 34.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
Read that again.
Think not that I am to come send peace on earth.
What color is that written in?
Red.
So if anybody knows anything about the Bible, you know, anytime you see the words written in red, you know that's our King, Jesus Christ speaking. You get my point? And everybody thinks that Christ is all about love and peace and holding hands and all these other kind of things. But let's get it straight from the source right here. What did he say?
Think not that I am to come send peace on earth.
He said, think not that I come to send peace on earth. What did he come to bring, though?
I came not to send peace, but a sword.
But a sword, right? And that sword, you understand, is brought out for division. You know what I'm saying? It's brought out to kill and destroy if need be. You get my point? And when it comes to the so-called white man, the oppressor, the virus on the earth, you understand? He needs to be conquered. He needs to be slayed. He needs to go into captivity for the crimes that he's committed and the crimes that he's committed against the Lord's chosen people. You see what I'm saying? For those that want to say that slavery happened a long time ago, guess what? We're still in chains right now. How do you know? Because we're a slave to the calendar. The only reason why any of us is going to call our mothers tomorrow is because the calendar told us to. So you know what that means? That means the calendar is your God. That means you care more about a stupid calendar than you care about this God of the Bible. You understand what I'm saying? And this is why we're destroyed in the earth. This is why we're destroyed in the earth, man. You understand? This is why, you know what I'm saying, we're the first fired and the last hired. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, man, read that again from the top. Let's listen to Christ. We ain't got to listen to me. Let's listen to Christ.
Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
He said, I come not to send peace, but a sword. You get what I'm saying? And that sword causes division, right? That sword divides the truth from lies. You get what I'm saying? And so what's going to happen is, keep reading.
For I am come to set man at variance against his father, and his daughter against her mother.
You understand? Christ said, I came to set a man at variance, which means what? You are going to be at odds with your father. You know what I'm saying? In Negro terms, nigga, you going to have beef with your pops. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have beef with your moms. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because you're going to learn this truth, and you're going to come to the realization that Mother's Day don't mean nothing to the Most High. And you're not going to call your mother tomorrow. You get my point? You want to know why? Because if you truly loved your mother, you wouldn't need a calendar to tell you to call her and tell her that you love her. You understand me? You wouldn't need a calendar to take your mother out to dinner. A lot of y'all gonna take your mother out to dinner tomorrow, not because you want to, but because you feel like you have to. Right. That right there is the mindset of a slave. You get my point? You brothers is finna spend all your money trying to take your wife out to make her happy, because you know if you don't, you're gonna have hell to pay when you get home. Right. That's why Christ said, think not that I come to seek peace, but I come with a sword. That sword is going to divide households. You get my point? And that's a beautiful thing. You want to know why? Because you should always side with the Most High. Because if you side with the Most High, guess what? The Most High will side with you. That's right. That woman might lose, but guess what? He'll send you 10 more that's even better. You understand me? Stand with the Lord, man. Stand with these laws, statutes, and commandments. You get what I'm saying? You sisters out here that want to be celebrated for Mother's Day, or want to be celebrated for being a mother, how the hell can you want to be put on a pedestal for doing your goddamn job? Right. Them kids didn't tell you to lay with that man and have unprotected sex with that man. You did that by choice. You chose to get pregnant. You understand? And so by you making that choice, you said that you wanted to be a mother. Now do your job and stop looking for people to pat you on the goddamn back. That's right. You don't go to the slave master and ask the slave master to pat you on the back for coming to your slave on time. Right. You get my point? You just get up when the alarm clock tell you to get up, and you go to your slave and you push that time clock and you sit down and you be a good slave. But then when you come home, you want to raise hell, you understand? Because your husband didn't take you out for Mother's Day. When in reality, you understand? A real mother does not need to be celebrated. You get my point? A real mother shouldn't even want a calendar to tell people to do something for her. In the eyes should be given the Commander General Yohana, we celebrate our wives and we celebrate our mothers. Why? Because we love them. That's right. And we don't do it once a year. You get what I'm saying? We do it all day, every day. That's right. You get my point? Some of us are paying our mothers rent. And it didn't take for a calendar to tell us to do it. Right. We do it out of love. We take our wives out of love. We look out for our children out of love, not because it's their goddamn birthday. You get my point? Let me get Exodus chapter 20 and verse 3. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, again, my words don't mean nothing. My opinion don't mean nothing. But the words in this Bible means everything. The words in this Bible is the key to our salvation. Right. With this Bible, we can live. And we can live a life of peace and righteousness in the spirit of brotherhood and the spirit of sisterhood. Without this Bible, without these laws, statutes, and commandments, the black on black crime is going to continue. Right. You know what I mean? What is black on black crime? You know what I'm saying? This gang against this gang. You know what I'm saying? Black man versus brown man. Not understand that we come from the same people. You get my point? What's black on black crime? Selling drugs to one another. That's black on black crime. You know what I mean? What's another example of black on black crime? Sleeping with your brother's wife. That's black on black crime. Every time you sleep with another man's woman, you're destroying that household. You're turning that woman into a whore. And our sisters have been turned into such big whores, they'll get pregnant by another man, come home and sleep with their man, and tell that man that that's his baby. And for the next 18 years, that man is stuck raising somebody else's kid. And then when the baby turned 18, I got something to tell you, Jeff. Jeff, this ain't your baby. You get my point? Now you're ready to shoot up every goddamn thing because you was lied to. Why? Because you're looking up to your oppressor. Right. Your oppressor knows nothing but to lie, cheat, and steal. And because you love him so much, you're picking up his bad habits. When the Bible said to love thy neighbor as thyself, he's talking about loving another black, Hispanic, and Native American. He don't give a damn about these other nations. Let's get it.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 3. Thou shalt have no gods, no other gods before me.
You shall have not.
He shall have no other gods before me.
You shall have no other gods before me. This is the Most High God speaking, right? The Most High said, you shall have no other gods before me. Why did I have a brother pull this scripture? Because tomorrow, everybody's going to be putting their mother on a pedestal and celebrating her like she's some kind of god.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you something right now. If your mother doesn't die from the pork and from the shrimp that you're going to feed her tomorrow, you better look at it as mercy from the Lord.
Right.
You better look at it as a gift from the Most High.
Right.
You understand? Because it's a double abomination when you take her off for Mother's Day and put her on a pedestal and you stop by one of these corners and buy flowers and balloons and candy and all this other kind of stuff, the stuff you wouldn't buy no other day out the year. A lot of y'all look at it as a chore. A lot of y'all mad that y'all got to see y'all mothers tomorrow.
Right.
A lot of y'all mad that y'all got to do something for y'all wives tomorrow. You know why? Because for 364 days out the year, your woman is a goddamn dragon to you.
Right.
She does nothing but breathe fire down your neck, literally and figuratively. You understand? But tomorrow, she's going to be real nice. You want to know why? Because she wants that gift. And the scriptures say a gift destroyeth the heart.
Right.
You get my point? And you're going to think because you bought her that gift that she love you. Not even understanding. The only why she love you is because you're a sucker.
Right.
You continue to spend your hard-earned money on her. You'd rather spend your money on her to make her happy than to pay your goddamn light bill. Y'all having a candlelight dinner, she think you being romantic, when in reality, you having a candlelight dinner because you didn't pay the goddamn light bill.
Right.
You understand me? This is what happens when you have other guys. You're going to put that woman on a pedestal, and for 24 hours, she's going to act like she give a damn about you. And for 24 hours, she's going to act like she give a damn about them kids. And then guess what? Monday morning, she's gonna snap back into her old ways. And she's going to go back to being that loudmouth, neck-snapping dragon, you understand? Because she looks up to the oppressor. She looks up to the slave master. You understand? Read that again.
Thou shalt not have no other gods before me.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me. So what does that mean? That means that you have made Mother's Day your God. You have made these women your gods. You have made pork your God. You have made shrimp, crab, and lobster your God. You have made these calendars your God. You have made everything your God except the Most High God. And this is why we're suffering in America. Like the brother said earlier, we're in 2023, and this is supposed to be the home of the free. What they call land of the free, home of the brave. But in reality, my people are sleeping in tents out here in 100-degree weather, and they got to sleep under bridges. How is that freedom? How is that a brother go to prison for 5 years for selling cigarettes on the corner? And I'm not saying that he should be selling cigarettes, but I'm also saying he shouldn't be getting 5 years. When your oppressor is opening up smoke shops on every goddamn corner, and he gets no time. That devil that killed Jordan, that murdered Jordan Neely, he probably won't get no time. You want to know why? Because this is his kingdom. And they're going to say that he served in the military and he served his country proud. Serving your country proud does not give you a license to kill. You understand? Let me get Proverbs 3:31. Because this is another thing that we have to understand, black man, Hispanic man, Native American man and woman. You understand? These scriptures that we're bringing out is for your edification. This is so that you can gain wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You understand? Under the authority of the Most High in Christ. You get my point? If you want to come up out of this hellish condition, man, the only way that you can come up out of this hellish condition is by coming back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. You understand what I'm saying? This is the only way, man. This is our way out. This is our get out of jail free card. And when I say jail, I'm not just talking about behind bars, because we're mentally locked up as well. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of y'all don't even think y'all slaves today because y'all got a job where y'all making $30 an hour. What y'all not thinking about is, if he can afford to pay you $30 an hour, how much money you think he making? You get my point? If you work in a car dealership, you sell a car, you get a small percentage of it. You know who gets the rest? The slave master. He's going to give you a crumb so you can keep that roof over your head, just barely. He's going to give you a crumb so that you have to buy your groceries from the 99-cent store. You get my point? Meanwhile, he's shopping at all the nice stores. He's buying his clothes from all the fine clothing stores, and he's eating at all the fine restaurants. Meanwhile, we got to go to McDonald's and eat off the dollar menu. Why? Because that's all we can afford. You get what I'm saying? Read that when you got it.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
Choose some of his ways.
None of his ways.
Choose all of his ways.
None of his ways.
The Bible says, envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. So what does that mean? Don't choose Mother's Day.
Right.
Don't choose Memorial Day.
Right.
Don't choose the 4th of July.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I can go on and on and on. While y'all gonna be sitting there celebrating the oppressor's holiday because you envying the oppressor, we'll be celebrating the Feast of First Fruits at the end of the month.
That's
you
right.
know why? Because that's biblical. In the Bible, we have high holy days. You get what I'm saying? The oppressor is such a thief. You get what I'm saying? He took holy days and turned it into holidays, and he gave them to you while he stole your identity. The reason why you think all these things are the things to do is because you've lost your way. You've lost your way because of Christianity. You've lost your way because of Islam. Well, here in the ISUPK, man, we are here in these corners, man, to bring you back to the Most High God. We're here, man, to redeem you from out of the hands of your oppressors. You get my point? Because, like the brother said earlier, MLK failed, and he failed miserably. Malcolm X failed, and he failed miserably. Black Lives Matter failed and failed miserably.
Right.
The only succession that Black Lives Matter experienced is the money that's in their pockets.
Right.
Meanwhile, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans is still being gunned down in the streets. Meanwhile, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are still out here hungry. You get my point?